The fit tech market is projected to reach $13 billion by 2030, driven by the demand for personalized fitness services. Bhout has designed an AI-powered boxing bag that transforms workouts into engaging experiences. Salvador, what are the components of the Bhout boxing bag?
The hardware, it captures the information. So we know exactly where you hit it, the bag, and how strong you've hit it. And the camera, since it's looking at you versus the deviation from optimum technique, it's basically analyzing all these pieces of information together. So that then, we can build this information that can help people understand, if they are evolving on their technique or if they are doing stronger trainings and everything. And in fact, people will be able to create their routines. So you'll be able to learn boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, and you can do all sorts of things like doing a high intensity kind of training, 25 minutes on boxing. And then you could also do a marathon style that mixes with Muay Thai, for example, and even strength training, because the bag has the hardware in place for you to do strength training too.
Salvador, how do you design the workout experiences and training programs?
Bouters, the way we call them, they'll be able to create routines in a very, very granular way. So they'll be able to grab a boxing routine and do a first combination of a jab and a cross. And then in that same round, they'll be able to do another variation of sequences. And a user will be able to be will have a lot of options to build multiple kind of routines, being a high intensity routine, a longer routine like marathon style, mixing boxing with kickboxing and strength training in between. It's very elastic. And the good thing is that the user doesn't need to create that, because actually only 5% will use it. Athletes will love that, but we know that 95% of the population will want it at least pre-written or pre-designed, and they will just adjust here and there, And the good thing is that every time you adjust your routine and create your own and share publicly, you're creating a game of your own that your friends can play with you on, And for us, that's very exciting, because we really want to do community in a good way.
Oh, and you talk about the experience you're designing and the augmented reality elements you're going to be introducing. These are all really important differentiators to ensure you don't end up showing up like a hardware company long term. So this is obviously a significant challenge with any hardware company that starts with a boxing bag in your case. How do you long term think about making sure this company is recurring revenue driven?
The way we design this is being able to capture all the information. We're very inspired by Tesla, actually. So what they did is they created a hardware that can endure over time. And for example, now they're doing self-driving solutions. So what we did is, okay, let's build a hardware that is robust enough so we can learn from the usage of the bag and become much more granular in the information. So your body is a piece of content that is moving, that we can manipulate, and the bag is an interface you can interact with. And with this, people will be able to create content. So imagine that, artificial intelligence mixed with augmented reality, and you put those glasses that now are shaping up, and you look at the bag. Instead of being, fighting a bag, you're fighting against zombies and saving the world from zombies.
You have some corporate clients as a target, and you've also created your own store experience. So you've got a lot of avenues for growth. Where do you see the prioritization for growth?
We actually started with a boutique with our Bhout clubs, and it was where we did our R&D process. Actually, it started in the garage, we started developing the bag, and right now this club concept is starting to scale. It's actually our fast-growing vertical. And now we are pushing this product as a service to companies. So we're indeed going to prioritize selling to gyms, to hotels like of Marriott, or LinkedIn is also, very engaged with us. They're highly competitive. And what we're trying to do to them is not only provide them an experience that they can give to their members, but we're also building a tool. So it's not just the experience, the equipment, it's a community driver for them to connect their members, saying they're members of a gym, their employees inside LinkedIn, for example. And the idea is that we can enable them to build other initiatives. Say, these guys love Muay Thai, but they are not seeing each other. Let's do a workshop so that maybe they can connect.